Are you unknowingly increasing your risk of cancer? Stick around. This is the info you didn't know you needed. Hidden hobby dangers, things you don't do enough of, and is your work actually making you sick? Hey everyone, Dr. Jordan Wagner here, board certified emergency medicine physician and co-founder of Happns. Did you know that over 18 million people are diagnosed with cancer every single year, making it one of the leading causes of death globally? That's about 1 in 6 deaths. That's exactly why today we're back for round 2 of breaking down 8 more sneaky factors that could be upping your cancer risk without you even realizing it. Missed part 1? No problem. You can always go back and watch it. I'll link to it below. But right now we're jumping right in, so let's get started. The number 8 thing that could increase your potential risk for cancer: chronic low-grade inflammation. For starters, what the heck is that? You hear the term thrown around, but chronic inflammation is where your body's immune system stays active for too long, even when there's no injury or infection to fight. It might sound harmless in theory, but it's like having a tiny fire in your body that never really fully goes out. Over time, this can damage your DNA, weaken your immune system, and even help cancer cells grow. Things like obesity, untreated infections, and autoimmune diseases can keep your body stuck in this inflamed state. Even lifestyle choices like eating too much junk food or not getting enough exercise can add fuel to the fire. Want to reduce chronic inflammation and lower your cancer risk? Here's how. Start by eating more anti-inflammatory foods like berries, spinach, nuts, and omega-3 packed fish like salmon. If you're not a fan of veggies, try sneaking into meals. Add spinach to your smoothies or roast some carrots and sweet potatoes for a tasty side. And don't forget to move your body. That means regular physical activity like walking, yoga, or even dancing around your living room. Anything that gets your heart pumping can help reduce inflammation. Oh, and I can't forget to mention that stress can cause inflammation in the body as well. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which trigger your fight or flight response. In short bursts, this is helpful, but chronic stress keeps these hormones elevated, which can lead to the release of inflammatory molecules like cytokines. Over time, this ongoing inflammation can contribute to health issues like heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Managing stress through techniques like mindfulness, exercise, or relaxation can help reduce its impact on your body. Or if you want a little help in the supplement department, you can always try Chillax from my company Happns. It's doctor and nutritionist formulated and packed with calming ingredients to help you find calm vibes and support your health. Number 7, lack of sunlight, which can lead to vitamin D deficiency. We've often heard about sun exposure being dangerous, and it certainly can increase your risk of skin cancer. But not getting enough sunlight can also have serious consequences potentially as well. A lack of vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin, has been linked to an increased risk of several cancers, including breast, prostate, and colorectal cancer. That's because vitamin D helps regulate cell growth and keep abnormal cells in check. If you're spending most of your time indoors, consider stepping outside for 10 to 30 minutes of sunlight daily, or talk to your doctor about vitamin D supplements. There are foods that contain vitamin D. Though it can be harder to get enough from diet alone, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are great natural sources. Egg yolks and beef liver also contain vitamin D, though in smaller amounts. Additionally, many foods are fortified with vitamin D, such as milk, orange juice, and cereals. So if you're spending most of your time indoors, adding these foods to your meals can potentially help boost your vitamin D levels along with sunlight or supplements. And remember, balance is key. So don't skip the sunscreen while soaking up that sunshine. Number 6, ultra-processed foods. We all love convenience, that's for sure. But ultra-processed foods like frozen dinners, sugary snacks, and instant noodles come with a hidden cost. These foods are often packed with artificial additives, excess sodium, and preservatives that can disrupt your metabolism, increase inflammation, and promote the development of cancer cells over time. Limiting processed foods and opting for whole, minimally processed ingredients is one of the simplest ways to improve your health overall. Swap out that instant mac and cheese for a quick stir fry or healthy soup made with fresh vegetables. You'd be amazed at how much better you'll feel. Diet and nutrition is such a big factor so keep that in mind. Number 5, night shift work. Sometimes I too have to work overnight shifts at the hospital. Treating emergencies never stops, but I'm sorry to report that working the night shift can throw off your body's natural circadian rhythm, which plays a role in regulating hormones like melatonin. Melatonin not only helps your body sleep, but also has antioxidant properties that protect your cells from DNA damage. Disrupting your sleep-wake cycle over time can increase your risk of cancers like breast and colorectal cancer. If you're a night shift worker, prioritize creating a dark, quiet, and cool sleep environment during the day to boost your likelihood of falling and staying asleep, and consider using tools like blackout curtains or eye masks to help. For better rest in general, you can always look into natural sleep aids. For instance, Do Not Disturb from my company Life Happens has 3 bioavailable forms of magnesium, L-theanine, Evodia, and other natural ingredients designed to support your healthy sleep no matter your schedule. I'm curious, do you ever have to work overnight shifts? Let me know in the comments. Plastics in food storage. Microwaving food in plastic containers or using single-use plastic bottles can unfortunately expose you to harmful chemicals like bisphenol A and phthalates. These chemicals are endocrine disruptors, meaning they interfere with your hormones, which can contribute to cancer development over time. To reduce your exposure, switch to glass or stainless steel containers for food storage and invest in reusable water bottles. These small changes can help protect your health in the long run and potentially lessen your exposure to these harmful chemicals. Number 3, smoking hookah or e-cigarettes. We all know by now that traditional cigarettes have long been linked to cancer, but many people mistakenly believe that hookah or vaping are safe alternatives. Unfortunately, they're not. For instance, hookah smoke contains many of the same carcinogens found in cigarette smoke, including tar, carbon monoxide, and heavy metals. In fact, a single hookah session can potentially deliver more harmful smoke than a pack of cigarettes due to its prolonged duration. E-cigarettes, on the other hand, expose users to harmful chemicals like formaldehyde and acrolein, both of which are toxic to lung tissue. Nicotine, if in the vape, itself is not just addictive, it can also promote the growth of abnormal cells in the mouth and lungs. Additionally, certain e-cigarette flavorings like diacetyl, used for buttery flavors, have been linked to popcorn lung, a condition that damages the small airways in the lungs. Both hookah and e-cigarettes can increase the risk of cancers like lung and oral cancers because they damage DNA, irritate tissues, and promote long-term inflammation. Over time, this creates a perfect storm for abnormal cells to grow and spread. If you're trying to quit smoking in any form, seek out support groups, nicotine replacement therapies, or apps designed to help you break the habit. Your lungs and your future self will thank you for it. Do you think one is significantly worse? Hookah, e-cigarettes, vapes, or cigarettes? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Number 2, frequent air travel. Frequent flyers, you're going to want to hear this one. Spending a lot of time at high altitudes exposes you to cosmic radiation, a type of radiation from outer space that gets stronger the higher you go. While occasional flights pose minimal risk, frequent exposure, especially for pilots, flight attendants, and business travelers who spend a significant amount of time in the air, can accumulate over time. This increased exposure can damage DNA and has been linked to a slightly higher risk of cancer such as leukemia, skin cancer, and breast cancer. Cosmic radiation at cruising altitude is roughly 10 times stronger than at ground level because the atmosphere is thinner and provides less shielding. Flights over the poles, where the Earth's magnetic field is weaker, may expose passengers to even more radiation. In fact, a single flight can expose you to a level of radiation similar to a medical X-ray, depending on the flight's altitude, duration, and route. While we can't avoid all travel, you can take steps to stay healthy on the ground. For example, start by eating antioxidant-rich foods like berries, leafy greens, nuts, and seeds, which help repair DNA damage. Also, regular exercise boosts your immune system and aids recovery from stress, while activities like meditation, yoga, or journaling can help manage stress levels and support your overall defenses. Hydration is also super essential. Drink plenty of water to combat the dehydration effects of airplane cabins. Finally, monitor your health by consulting with a doctor about risks and keeping up with regular checkups. I'm curious, do you fly a lot or work in the airline industry? Let me know if you have any colleagues that have had cancer scares. Number 1, hair dyes and chemical treatments. Frequent use of hair dyes and chemical straighteners have been linked to a slightly increased risk of cancers like breast and bladder cancer, according to some studies. This risk may stem from the carcinogenic chemicals present in many of these products, such as aromatic amines and formaldehyde. Darker colored dyes, in particular, tend to have higher concentration of these potential harmful ingredients, as they require more chemicals to achieve richer pigments. Additionally, long-term exposure to hair care chemicals through regular use or poor ventilation during application may increase the absorption of these toxins into your body. If you love experimenting with your hair, there are ways to reduce your risks without sacrificing your style. Try switching to natural or organic hair care products that use plant-based dyes or gentler ingredients. You can also limit exposure by trying to wait longer between treatments or opting for highlights instead of full color to avoid direct scalp contact, or choosing semi-permanent dyes, which tend to have fewer harsh chemicals. Always apply these products in a well-ventilated area to reduce inhalation of fumes. Your hair can still look amazing without compromising your health. It's all about small adjustments that can make a big difference. I hate discussing cancer. It's a terrible disease process that has even taken some of my own family members' lives, but that's part of the reason I think it's so important to be aware of your habits and environment. And remember, if you want to take your wellness journey to the next level, check out all the health aids from my company Life Happens. Whether it's calming your occasional stress with Chillax or supporting your sleep health with Do Not Disturb, we've got you covered. You can find us on lifehappens.com or on Amazon. Links are in the description below. If you found this video helpful, please check out this playlist right here for more videos and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on for more health tips from our channel. Thank you so much for watching and stay healthy, my friends.